The UW-Madison campus provides a very unique integration of multiple modes of transportation to the 42,000 students enrolled at the university. These modes of travel include walking, buses, vehicles, biking, and moped use. They accommodate not only the students of UW-Madison, but also the AM and PM commuters traveling from the west side to downtown. The campus makes all modes of transportation accessible by providing bus stops, bike lanes, and trails. One particular stretch of roadway utilizes all of these types of transportation modes, and this is Randall Avenue Corridor. Randall Avenue Corridor is a stretch of roadway between Monroe Street and University Avenue. This roadway is extremely busy during class times due to the proximity to engineering buildings, Union South, as well as several restaurants. Randall Avenue is also a campus transit stop for the 80 bus route, which is a popular route for UW students. One major problem that our group has identified with Randall Avenue is the safety of bicyclists. Many engineering students choose to ride their bicycles to class. Engineering Hall, Mechanical Engineering, ECB, along with several other engineering buildings, are located off of Engineering Drive. The main entrance and exit points to these buildings is the intersection of Engineering Drive and Randall Avenue. This intersection is particularly dangerous for bicyclists because of the vehicle and moped traffic on Engineering Drive from the parking lot located at the end of the street. Based on campus interviews and personal experience from our group, we have noticed a high amount of bicyclists regularly exiting the bike lanes and entering traffic in order to make left-hand turns. The most difficult task for southbound bicyclists on Randall Avenue is making left-hand turns at both the intersections of Randall and Dayton and Randall and Monroe. In order to turn left, bicyclists often merge into oncoming traffic by moving out of the bike lane and into the left-hand turn lane of both intersections. This maneuver puts the safety of both bicyclists and drivers at risk. We interviewed a student and campus leader to see how they feel about the safety of biking on campus.
So do you generally feel safe riding your bike on Randall Avenue?
It's very unsafe. I don't feel very safe.
Also, in an interview with the UW car fleet manager, Matthew Winchell, he recalled multiple accidents with university vehicles and bikers on Randall Avenue. These accidents were not only dangerous to the bikers, but caused thousands of dollars of damage to the university vehicles. He felt something needs to be done to improve Randall Avenue to avoid more collisions from occurring. Our project objective is to study Randall Avenue Corridor and to determine methods and strategies that will improve the safety of bicyclists. To accomplish this task, we plan to collect and analyze the following data. After this data is analyzed, we will offer recommendations to campus leaders that will improve the safety for bicyclists and drivers alike on this stretch of roadway. To capture our desired data, we observed 2 Randall Avenue intersections during times that experience high bicycle traffic, Randall and Dayton and Randall and Monroe. During our study, we collected data from about 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. in 15-minute time intervals to capture the bicycle traffic in between class times. For this study, we wanted to focus on the number of bicyclists making left-hand turns because we believe this is the most difficult and dangerous maneuver for bicyclists. This table shows the results of our data on the dates of April 29th, April 30th, and May 1st. As you'll notice in the table, the data for Randall-Monroe intersection only considers turns made from North Randall onto South Randall because of the low frequency of left turns made from South Randall to Monroe. We also wanted to collect historical crash data from these intersections. Based on data retrieved from WisTrans portal, over the past 10 years, there have been a total of 26 accidents at the intersection of Dayton and Randall, 5 of which included a bicyclist. Over that same time period, 5 accidents occurred at Randall and Monroe. The data demonstrates the high frequency of dangerous bike maneuvers performed by students in between class times. The accidents occurring at Randall and Monroe may be attributed to the atypical geometry of the intersection. Southbound traffic continuing right onto Monroe is an easy task. However, continuing southbound on Randall can be somewhat difficult due to the odd angles of the intersection causing oncoming traffic to be out of the driver's field of vision. This is particularly true for drivers turning left from Randall Avenue. Another concern of the intersection is a difficulty in determining who has the right of way in the intersection. This intersection experiences high pedestrian volume, which makes the intersection even more dangerous. In order to solve these transportation problems, we offer the following recommendations for Randall Corridor. Our first recommendation is to install a traffic signal at the intersection of North Randall Avenue and Monroe Street. We make this recommendation due to the high vehicle, moped, and bicycle traffic at this intersection. Furthermore, the odd geometry of the intersection can impair visibility and make drivers unsure of the right-of-way. A traffic signal in this intersection would direct traffic automatically, reducing the role human factors will have on accidents. Our second recommendation is to install bike boxes for southbound bike traffic at the two intersections of North Randall Avenue and Dayton Street, and the intersection of North Randall Avenue and Monroe Street. Bike boxes are areas designated for bikers to park during red lights that make them more visible to drivers and put bikers in a more comfortable position to make a turn. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, 59.2% of cyclist injuries are caused by crashes in intersections. Bike boxes have been proven to reduce these types of accidents. A study conducted by the City of Portland found that bike traffic in intersections increased by 32% where bike boxes were installed. Furthermore, the number of accidents decreased substantially by 31% despite the increase in traffic. Bike boxes have already been tested and implemented on the UW campus. The City of Madison has recently installed a bike box at the intersection of Park and Dayton and is shown to dramatically improve biker safety. Installing bike boxes at these intersections will improve safety and will prevent the need for bicyclists on Randall to leave the bike lane in order to make their desired maneuvers. Our third and final recommendation is to install informative bike box signs at the two previously mentioned intersections in order to educate the drivers and the cyclists on the proper use of the bike boxes. Because bike boxes are a relatively newer traffic feature, it is important to educate all road users. In the City of Portland's bike box study, 27% of drivers stop their vehicles inside the newly installed bike boxes at red lights. Installing educational signs at the intersections will allow for the effective use of the bike boxes, increasing safety for all users.